Good afternoon, everybody. Now, I've got to get this right. Happy St. Paddy's Potato Peelers Day. It's my day. And there he is, the happy potato peeler himself, my little leprechaun friend, Paddy, who this channel was named after. This is a true life picture. I've got my shillelagh up there, and I've got everything green that I could sort of find to put down here. But, do you know when you get something, you lay a lot of knives out? This is my channel. This here is just like a snapshot of my channel, of everything I do in the channel. Barring flashlights, I don't have a green flashlight. Well, I couldn't find one anyway. But it sort of typifies this is what I collect. Knives. And they're all sorts of different knives in different price ranges. And I love them all. So yeah, it's amazing when you set them down. I was sitting and look at them. Now I've got a couple of other green knives, but these just are perfect for this sort of suggestion. I'm going to go over a couple of them. One, I love my zebra pens, and I have them in so many colours. I just love zebra pens. They're great. They're small. They extend to a full pen. Fantastic. If you haven't got them on Amazon, get them. They're dirt cheap. And you can get different sorts of ones. That's an extended one. I have my little, this was from Dan over at Bladebridge. He sent me this, the wee shamrock on the very small classic. And then I have a Super Tinker here, and this is in green micarta. Super Tinker's a lovely knife. Everything you want and nothing that you don't want in a knife. For me, absolutely. It's got scissors, it's got knives, it's got everything you want. Bottle openers, it's got two different types of screwdrivers, parcel hook, aisle, everything you want in a knife. Super knife. This, I just recently had this up. This is my duck muck from QSP. A just superb little small, either a neck knife or just slip it in your front pocket. Comes in this nice little flat sheath. There's no clip or anything on it. It'll either go in my pocket or I'll just take it out when I'm about the house and use it. And then my one and only Grail knife. Well, I have got other ones now. My Chris Reeve, which I'm carrying again today. I know it's boring, but this is now, this is another Grail. I tried not to call it that, but it is. I really have tried not to call it that, but this was my first Grail knife, the Benchmade 940, one knife that has stood the test of time. And it's funny, both my Grail knives have stood the test of time. They're not completely ultra modern. They don't pretend to be. They've changed up very little in the time they've been out, which is about 20 years. Well, I think it's over 20 years for this one. I'm not sure how long the Chris Reeve, but I would think it must be close to 20, if nothing else. But just a beautiful, beautiful knives. Two completely different blade shapes, but they're not far distance in size. But anyway, this is my first, the dance around the room knife, as I call it, because I was so happy when I got this knife, and I've never fallen out of love with it. It has never been tempted to go anywhere. Now, it was a gift from Jeff Jewell, but beautiful, beautiful knife. I still love it to this day, and it still does everything I want in a knife, even if it is thick behind the edge. Although I have backed it back a bit, but there we go. So another knife. Let's go to the expensive ones. Because I collect expensive as well as cheap. This is a Cyborg Jack from Jack Wolf. Listen to that knife. Every time you open a Jack Wolf, I get hot and bothered. That is just a beautiful, this is Ben's own design. I just think it is stunning. It is so stunning. The bolster with these absolutely different shapes. It's just, honestly, it's just so different than everything else I've got. But the one thing it is Jack Wolf comfortable. It is just a stunning, comfortable knife with a trailing point. I love this knife. I think it's fantastic. And I'm so glad. Listen, come on. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And I'm going to go from there to say one of my cheapest. Well, apart from the classic, it's probably a bit cheaper than this, but this is the Marbles? Yeah, this is a Marbles Copperhead. Copperhead. Beautiful big clip point. This is used. I do use these. In fact, I used all these knives have been used to some sort or another. Look at that. There's your Marbles on there. Long Turkish clip and a proper clip. What a beautiful knife. It is stunning. That green bone, For a knife that's under £20, it is just phenomenal. Fit and finish on the back, absolutely. No, it's fantastic. You just cannot beat it. One of my favourite little knives. For a two-bladed knife, this is one of my favourite. There's nothing between even the edges. You can't feel anything. And this is an under £20 knife. Just there's no need to buy the expensive one. This would do me all my day. I buy other ones, like most people, because I want to. But this is an absolutely perfect serviceable knife, and it looks good. It doesn't look like £20. You put it down there, and that knife does not look out of place with all these other knives. It really genuinely doesn't. Lovely knife. Here's another lovely knife, and this, would you believe, is wood. It's not bone. It's wood that has been hand done by, who is this one? By, I think this one was Stephen Cocker. Stephen Cocker, a beautiful Barlow. Look at that. It's green wood, and then it's been he does that all himself and then sands it, smooths it all over. It's completely smooth. I love the fact that it's erratically done. It's not all in straight lines or anything like that. It's super. The bolster that he does, that is just stunning. You have a big rat's tail here, and then you have a line at the top, and it's a bare head Barlow. It's just absolutely stunning. The man is just so good with a bit of steel and putting a sharp edge on it. Really nice knife. Now, what else have I got? I've got my GEC, and this was our club knife last year, and this is the number 80. Is it 88? I think it's the 88. Oh, something like a swamp. That's an alligator and not a crocodile, I've been told. What is the number on this? Oh, it doesn't show the other one. There we go. The number 88 came out in 2022. It's just a stunning. Now, it's a stunningly well-made knife. The bone is what does it for me. Absolutely love the bone. The blades, this lamb's foot on here, which is an unusual blade to have. I love this lamb's foot. For a detailed knife, this is as good as any as if you're ever going to get the Warncliffe sheep foot. The lamb's foot to me is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic knife. And then the long clip just doesn't fit in my, this knife is, if it was just an ordinary size clip or a spay or something else on there, but California clip's just not one of my, or Turkish clip, whichever you call it. This is the slip joint collectors. This doesn't appeal to me. I don't need another skinny knife when I have a lamb's foot here. I wanted something with a bit of meat on it here. And other than that, I mean, it is a beautiful knife. Look at that green bone. Honestly, it's one of the prettiest green bones you're ever going to see. Look how well that is done with the alligator. And what a shield to have. I just wish that blade was something else. I really do, because I love the knife. I love the jigging. I love the shape of it. That sow belly sort of a shape. It's just gorgeous. The number 88 from GEC. But it's still here so far. So far. And then one from my favourite custom maker is Ashley Harrison. And this is beyond beautiful. This was the first time he had done that on the blade. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's uneven on both sides, but it is just beautiful. I've got the beautiful file work in the back of it. It's honestly, it is just a stunning, stunning knife. But this wood, I'm going to bring this up close and let you see it. That is wood. Look at the figure. It's like an explosion in a nuclear factory. It is beautiful. And I keep showing this because it never gets old. Look at that. It is stunning. Can you see the explosion coming up? Oh, it's just gorgeous. This is perfect. A single trapper. I'm not even a trapper lover, but the single trapper is just gorgeous. And it's funny, I was talking about trappers yesterday and how much the thin trapper blade doesn't suit certain knives. That knife looks in proportion, and because of the depth here at the belly, it really does fit the handle. It doesn't look out of place. I suppose I should have showed this yesterday. I'd forgotten this was a trapper. But an absolutely beautiful piece of work from Ashley, and I really, really love it. So that is my kind of collection. That's the sort of knives that I like, right across the board, from locking to fixed to sack knives, and then everything in between on slip joints. It just makes for a fantastic collection. I'm very, very fortunate. Trust me, I know I am. I'm very fortunate to have to be able to pick, just my green knives out, and it looks this good. Even I am excited about looking like this. So I hope you like to see it. I hope it's not boring some of you because you've seen them before, but it's St. Paddy's Day. Get your green knives out. Thrifty Kaniffy set the challenge for us to get our green knives out. It was yesterday, I believe. I told him I would get this out on Friday. Sorry, day before yesterday. I said I would get this out on Friday. And a lovely challenge. Let's see how many people follow it on. Go check out Thrifty Kaniffy. Superb channel. Superb channel by a nice fella, John. So, I'm away for a wee cup of tea. And I'll see you on. I'll see you all very, very soon. But take care. Have a happy St. Paddy's Day. Have your barbecue and whatever you're doing. I'm not, as it happens, just me and the wife here. And I'm having a chili tonight. Take care. Paddy's gone. Bye now.